This is going to be a show that you guys are not going to want to miss.
Now, is there a 6-second delay on this show? Because I'm going to curse.
I'm going to learn how to make some sushi, and now I'll have to cook it for my guests.
I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us, and thanks for being a part of the Get With the Stars.
That's a triple header right there.
I'm so sorry. Laverne always said you'd come home. Look, she made it happen. You've done so much for me. Like never telling Aaron about that thing.
It was one little kiss at an office party. Let it go.
We love you so much, Laverne. And we will miss you every single day.
So, but today it's Thai cuisine with Chef Parenya. We got beautiful Karen Holness, our actress, these two lovely women, and we're just so excited because I think Parenya has some cooking for us.
I have some challenge
I
for
saved
you.
room.
Oh, are you hungry?
I am hungry.
So,
I am ready.
Yeah, so maybe Karen will start to do the show us how to make some salad. So this is the banana blossom. I already chop up and soak with the lime juice, so it's not turned black. When you cut up, it's turned black like an apple. So you have to use the sour.
Right,
yeah,
it'll
just
brown
soak
fast.
it in. Yeah, brown fast.
So it's super
So,
healthy, right? And,
yes,
and so
this is
if
very,
you're
very
counting,
healthy.
if
Yeah.
you're looking to,
To
get
cow
nice
your
and
curry
trim.
or
Yep.
anything, you can up like a couple prawns in there to get your curry down. But so here we have the chili paste.
Okay.
Chili oil paste, not spicy. Do you like spicy?
I like flavorful spicy, not like burn your tongue off spicy.
No. So this one, it should be nice, should be good for you. And then what we have here, just chili paste already, and then you're gonna add all these lemongrass, shallot, lime leaf, a little bit of the cooked water.
So are they portioned out? Do I just
You
toss them in?
toss a little bit,
Right,
have
I
a
could
little
just
spoon.
throw this right
this one
in?
not.
No,
this one
not
next
that one.
time.
See? I went
This
for
one
the wrong
papaya.
one right away.
Okay, cool. Why don't we just add a little
water?
tiny of the cooked water?
So boiled water.
Yeah, sanitize.
Ready? So we're gonna start this?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Oh, see, I was gonna dump the whole thing.
Oh, here, I have a
Okay.
spoon for you.
A spoon. Okay.
there you
So
are.
what? A tablespoon?
Maybe 2. Okay, 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
one,
just 1, 2.
Yeah, awesome. And then we're
great.
gonna add a little bit of lime juice.
1 teaspoon. 2.
Let's do 4.
4.
Yeah, we like sour. It's white
So
and
that makes it tart,
It's like sour.
sour. Okay.
And then we're gonna a little bit
into
tiny
it.
of sugar. We don't need a lot, just like
Okay. Yep. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can. Do you want me to throw in the onion?
all the onions.
Now, next.
There.
Okay.
So, I did
Onions.
a half a baby teaspoon.
Okay.
So just like any good recipe, we're all going to add our little nuances. So the onions,
Purple
onions,
onions.
all right,
lemongrass.
purple onions.
Lemongrass.
Are these the Spanish onion?
Just red, purple onions. Anything will
that
work.
what
Or
you did?
shallot.
Okay.
Or the shallot. And then Karen, you can use the lemongrass.
Oh, lemongrass. Ooh,
Yeah.
and can you smell it? Smell.
It's
very
really
nice.
good.
Ready.
And then last,
fragrant.
we're gonna
Really
we're gonna
beautiful.
put about
And this is
the
the
fish sauce.
Papaya salad?
fish
sauce.
Fish sauce.
Yeah, fish sauce.
Okay.
You can stir it around.
Stirring.
So Karen, you've played the love interest of a lot of different famous men, such as Laurence Fishburne.
Why don't we try?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that while you're cooking?
While
and
I'm
we're hanging
cooking
out in the kitchen
yes,
with
I
you all.
remember back when I worked with Laurence Fishburne. I was on a little movie called Tortured. I was very excited to meet him because, well, it's Laurence Fishburne, and
Yeah,
I've been
exactly.
a fan for so long, and he was just lovely. He actually came out to see my band a couple of times, which blew everybody's mind. All the musicians were like, "Is that Laurence Fishburne?" Yes, it was. Donovan's Echo was the movie that I was in with Danny Glover, and I was on set a couple of times, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Danny Glover!" Because I remember watching, Color Purple, and I must have watched it 10 times the first 2 or 3 years it came out, and just cry the whole time. And so I just catch myself every now and again. I'd be staring at him, and eventually he was like, "Did you want to ask me something?" little taste here. Banana blossom salad.
Do you like it?
Ooh,
You like it?
that's so different. No, that's great.
Have some
Light
fun.
and healthy.
If you have a company, Dad, come to your house.
Like, welcome to Chez Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing.
So, Perinya, can you tell us a little bit more about what goes into this salad? What are the ingredients?
The main ingredients will be banana blossom. Usually we have banana everywhere in Thailand. So when after it's become banana and then the end of it is have blossom that you can use to cook any kind of food. You can do with fish, with anything. But now you say, oh, why don't we do the salad? But the main thing is you have to soak it with the lime juice so it didn't go brown. And then here the actual
Oh, look at that.
banana blossom.
Oh,
And then you have
gorgeous.
to peel it off until you see the white part.
Banana blossom.
Banana blossom.
She was saying it all the whole time, and I never.
Banana blossom.
Yeah, this is at the end of the big banana.
trunk, whatever
Yeah,
they call.
whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really fresh and tasty.
it smells like sugar cane.
You know, everyone at home can go
make
ahead and
it,
do this,
yes.
right? And I think there'll be a menu after the show so that,
Of course.
right?
Yes.
Everyone can cook along. Great.
Uh-huh. And should we go on the papaya salad so you two can cook?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, while we're doing that, I'd love to hear more about your background, your origin. You were telling me that it's the West Indian.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I was born in Jamaica, and I'm actually from St. Anne's. Most people know one of the vacation destinations is Ocherius. Well, Ocherius is like the city, and St. Anne's is like the state or province. And actually, St. Anne's is known as the Garden Parish because clearly they grow a lot of things. And my grandfather did grow sugarcane, citrus fruits, coffee. Lots of things, and yeah, they sort of lived off the land. And I remember being on the farm when I was young, and then moved to Toronto, which was an absolute culture shock.
Yeah, I bet.
But I adjusted well. I like the city, and I was like, there was always somebody to play with. So yeah.
Is that where you started your career then? Was it
Yeah.
in Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also did a stint at American Academy of Dramatic Arts in Manhattan. Yeah.
And then how did the singing parlay into all of that?
My sister, as you know, is a singer and songwriter as well, and from high school we were very busy. So it was like I was in dance lessons, she was at band rehearsal. We were at very challenging schools. We barely even see each other throughout the week. But Sunday brunch was the day. It's like we all woke up early and took turns with the pea meal bacon back when I used to eat meat. And we had this awesome skillet. We just like cook up everything and sit down as a family on Sunday brunch. So that has now become one of my favorite meals of the week, of course, because it has that emotional attachment. And I actually called my first album Sunday Brunch because we started, our first professional gig was we were doing jazz for Sunday Brunch. And so I figured, well, it's only fitting to call the album Sunday Brunch.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and so you were saying about your sister. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
My sister is Deborah Cox.
Deborah Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does know.
We had a very artistic home. Deb and I, our favorite thing to do was to put on a show. We'd be upstairs and we'd choreograph a show and we'd put the numbers together, and then we'd run downstairs and go to my mom and dad, we have a show, we have a show, we have a show. And she's actually opening the Josephine Baker musical this week. She's been waiting for years to do this beautiful musical, and it's actually opening next week. So I'm very excited to go down and see it.
Well, you know, she must be so proud of you too, because you've just done so much with your career. In fact, you played on Dreamgirls, and you were Diana Ross's character.
Well, actually, I was the first one to do musical theater, because that was my training out of high school and stuff too. So I actually did Josephine and the Dreamcoat and Crazy for You and Rent.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Prior to that, and then a few years later, Deb got the Broadway bug, and then she performed in Aida on Broadway, and now she's been in development with this show, just the Josephine Baker story, for about 10 years. So it's been a long time coming. We're all like, when is it gonna happen? So she's very excited.
Yeah, that's a really significant
But Dreamgirls has been my favorite
Yes.
musical since high school. Wow. And when the Arts Club was putting it on and I auditioned and found out that I was going to be playing the Dina Jones role, it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was that 3 months at the Arts Club doing Dreamgirls. I just loved the music. And the era and the story, and then I lucked out and had beautiful people that I was working with in the show as well, and it was a very it's a beautiful memory.
It was gorgeous. I've seen a lot of the posters, and
Oh,
it's
the
so
dresses.
glamorous. I was going to say the dresses are
The
beautiful.
dresses,
Share.
Yeah,
sequins
yeah.
and feathers. Oh
She's like,
no,
please
I couldn't
share.
possibly.
So, okay, Perinya. So, what is the next part of the menu here? What are we doing here?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the papaya here, green papaya. You have in your when you grow up, you see the papaya before?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, green one.
Papaya.
So I'm gonna give one to you and to Karen here.
Okay.
And you both have pesto here to pound it on.
Okay.
Work.
And
Yeah.
but I make the sauce. So the sauce, tamarind juice
Okay.
and chili, palm sugar, and a little bit of lime juice. So already in there.
Okay.
Okay. So palm
So-
palm sugar, you
Yeah,
said?
palm sugar.
And what's the difference? Well, between the palm
with,
sugar and the
with
regular.
the, with the regular one.
Yes.
Is this one is, you know the palm tree.
Yep.
And they have seed, so we make it from that one. But sweet, a little bit harmonized, not like just sweet. It's very, the flavor is more very nice.
Sweet
with
and
the-
sour.
Not sour,
No,
but it's kind of not too strong.
Okay, okay.
like,
We
not
can try
pink
it.
in there.
Yeah.
And then
When you try it.
you can try that.
Wow.
Delicious.
You could put that on anything.
Yeah.
Right. Any
Absolutely.
salad, but
Any
definitely
salad,
got a
any
kick
green,
to it.
Yeah.
Oh
Any
yeah,
green,
there. Oh,
any-
there it is.
Fruit.
Boom.
It's
kicking.
You have
It's
your
kicking.
drink, you have your
You know,
so
we
we're
all-
gonna, we're gonna start with the papaya in here, and then
So
you
just
put
go
the
ahead
sauce.
and throw it
yeah,
in?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then you put the sauce.
Boom.
Put the
I
sauce
threw it
in.
all
I
in.
give you a spoon,
Nice.
maybe about
A tablespoon.
maybe two or three.
tablespoons?
Yeah. Then we add this.
I really like that sauce. So
Hello,
what
Spice.
is Karen? What are your upcoming
we're gonna
plans
put
then?
it-
That I believe you're heading on location. You're heading out of town shortly.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
Victoria?
Yep, working on a Hallmark movie right now called The Convenient Groom.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to be shooting in Sook, BC, actually.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
great. And so, what is your role then? Is that the soulmate?
No, actually, no. This is
Yeah, we
this
have something
is
in common there.
this is a different one. This is I play the PR agent to the leading lady, who is a relationship guru and has like a blog and a talk show. So she's hired me because now she's taking it to the next level, and she's going to be releasing a book and hopefully getting a talk show, like a live
Right.
national talk show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too different than what we're doing here on Get Cooking with the Stars.
Yeah.
We are actually releasing a cookbook. It's coming
Oh,
up.
wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you guys will be in it. All my celebrity guests and executive chefs. So and the dish that you created. So
Yes.
it's going to be really fun for all our fans out there to pick up a copy.
Did you put this in there?
Not yet.
A little bit out there.
So and then this Perinya is
Done. This one, the
the lime?
The lime, just a little bit, not all.
okay.
You have to share.
Mine's going to be very.
Share.
You know what? Mine's going to be
You got,
citrusy.
you got some?
No, I didn't.
We need some.
You took it all.
You know
took
what? Uh-oh. You know,
Sorry,
we can share a little bit of that. Yeah.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Perfect.
There we go.
And then we can dish
And
up
we're grinding, and we're
That's your plate?
grinding. What do you call what we're doing here? This is
papaya salad. Just we just
no, I
mix
mean
this up.
the whole
Pump and
action.
grind.
Bump and grind.
Yeah, but
Mix them up. And,
I love that.
Mix them up. That's what we're doing. We're gonna mix it up.
Mix it up.
Because that's what we do.
I like it.
Here,
So what does this
cooking
do?
with the-
So this gives a certain texture to it.
No,
it
just
it emulsifies it.
kind of gentle massage for the papaya to get soaked in with the juice, with the sauce that you just put in.
Oh, so it actually helps the papaya absorb the sauce more. Wow.
But if you do so hard, pounding so hard, you're gonna be so soft.
And is that what
and
you
don't,
do
you
not
don't want
recommend?
to, you don't want too
Too
soft.
soft, just
Yeah.
gentle.
No, because you want a bit of the
Gentle.
crunch to
Yes,
it, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here they come.
Security, late registration. Do you really think one student is worth all this trouble?
This one is. Why must they always leave these? I mean, really. It's the first day. These kids. Would you mind?
Would I? No.
A new series called Make It Pop, kind of like a Glee, but it's geared towards a younger audience, so girls from 8 to 12. And I actually play the equivalent to the Jane Lynch character, who is Principal Diona, Ms. Diona, and I'm always trying to shut them down. Stop this dancing and singing thing. It's horrible. Concentrate on your education. Meanwhile, you know. So it's very fun. One of the brightest shows I've worked on. Very entertaining. It makes me wish that I was 10 years old again, because I would watch it religiously. Mm-hmm. They do a production number or two in every single episode. It's just so fun. And our 4 lead girls that are in the school, they are just fantastic. Mm-hmm. Great singers and dancers, and so professional. Very proud of those girls.
And that's your roots, the singing and the dancing.
It is,
and
yeah. And they love it because they're like, "You're on Chicago, the movie."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I was."
Yes, that's right. That's right. So Karen was in Chicago, and she's going to tell us a little bit about that part.
Oh wow! It was a little while ago, but yeah, it was exciting being in that movie, and we were. I mean, they auditioned 600 dancers in Canada, and there was 20 hired. Mm-hmm. So it was a big deal, and then another 20 came from the U.S. Mm-hmm. To shoot the movie in Toronto. Mm-hmm. And some of it was shot in Toronto, some of it in New York. But I'll never forget the first day of rehearsal. It's just this massive space and so many people and stars, and Renee Zellweger and Catherine Zeta-Jones,
yeah.
and Richard Gere. Ooh. And I just remember Richard Gere from when I was younger, and I thought, interesting. And he was kind of off by himself, sitting in a little corner, and he was just very calm. It was almost like he had this aura around him, just this calmness, and everyone else is just like hyper and energetic.
So now on to the next part of our show. We are going to have Prinya take us through the next ingredient.
So this one, we have to do a deep fry in the back end there. Okay. But what we have in here is the Peking, call Peking sauce.
Peking sauce?
Yeah, we have the red curry paste and coconut, grated coconut, fresh, and then the lime leaf that we have over there. Okay. A little bit of palm sugar, again in here. So this one just use the batter from our winning challenge fish and chip flour. So we just gonna put it right there.
So that's the batter. So
the
fish and
batter
chip batter. Okay.
So this one is red snapper. We use red snapper.
I love red snapper. It's a big favorite amongst Jamaicans.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
nice.
You want to try this paste before? I already. Yeah. So we're gonna put on there.
Is it really spicy? This is just for tasting right now, right?
Is this a chili Thai paste?
Thai paste.
Thai paste. Thai paste.
It's kind of sweet, a little bit salty.
Oh, I like that so much.
Then you put on there.
That's
why don't you
nice.
two put one each on the
I could just eat that.
Yeah, that has so much flavor
and just sweet and spicy.
Yes, salty a little bit.
Salty a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you
A lot
serve,
of flavor
you just
to
put
that. And so that is like a dip, an accompaniment to the fish, or you just
like,
you put it over top.
Put it over top.
We're now gonna
We're gonna
dig
put
in.
this.
Yep. Yeah. How is it that you started then your career? So I know
my career.
with your mom,
It's
right,
not,
in the
yeah,
kitchen.
it's not quite planned to be the restaurant owner. It just started when I'm very young that I have to cook and help my family to go through. We have a rice field, like farmer, but after the farm done, so we cook the food and sell in front of my house. And I help my mom since then. It was nice, and go out and find some grocery in a market and come back home and help out for a longest time.
Wow.
It's so rare to have anybody cook for me. I feel so bonded to you. I just want to say thank you so much to Chef Perinya today for hosting us here at Chok.
Amazing
And Karen, thanks for joining us on Get Cooking with the Stars.
Anytime.
And thanks to you guys for watching us, and we'll see you next time.